versus just wasting time looking at stupid shit. Hey guys, I'm Jonathan White. I'm here to help you master your sexual energy so that you can magnetize your ideal life. If you're interested in learning more about sexual mastery, make sure you subscribe to my channel and hit the bell icon to stay notified of when I release new videos. I want to share with you my top productivity hacks. So I live a very busy lifestyle. I'm running a business. I have an intense daily practice of sexual kung fu, qigong. I'm practicing 3 hours a day often. I'm in a relationship and I'm traveling a lot. So I live a very busy lifestyle, but I manage my time very well and I'm very efficient with my work time. And so I'm able to get a maximum amount of work done in a minimal amount of time so that I can really enjoy my life. And so I want to share with you some things that really help me. Number one is do not get on your phone the first few hours of the day. Now, when you're laying in bed, don't just reach over, grab your phone and start browsing through social media. You're gonna start your day in a very scattered state already. When we're looking at, checking emails, checking social media, it scatters our brain. It sends us in a lot of different directions at once. It's very stimulating, all this information's coming in. So you begin your day scatter-minded and it's not a good start to your day. Now this may not be realistic for you, depending on what your work is, but if you're able to minimize the amount of screen time that you have for the first few hours of your day, it's going to really help your productivity and your focus throughout the day. So, and if you do have to use your phone, for maybe use like a timer app or something for exercise, whatever, in the morning, we'll just put it on airplane mode, so you're not getting notifications, so you're not tempted to browse through social media. So that's been a huge game changer for me, is not getting on my phone the first few hours of my day. Which brings me to the next point, which is having a strong morning routine. Again, don't just get on your phone, start browsing through social media. Take a cold shower, get some exercise, move your body, get outside if you can, get some fresh air, get yourself oxygenated for the day. There's many various things you can do for your morning routine. I have a video on my personal morning routine that I do every morning, but do something that gets you in the zone, something that makes you feel good, gets you in your body, gets you focused, meditation, qigong, yoga, breath work, going for a walk in nature, going to the gym, whatever. All these things are gonna really help you feel like you've accomplished something and get you in your body, get you charged up for your day. So having a strong morning routine is going to change the whole flow of your day. Schedule out your work time. So I create blocks of time through the day, when I have tasks to do. So start with your highest priority, what's making you the most money, what's most important you get done. Obviously you want to do that first, so you kind of block out chunks of your day. No, I'm not super, crazy about scheduling. I don't like to schedule every aspect of my day. It makes me feel like I'm trapped, but I do like to plan out my work, the working part of my day, so that I'm able to, so I know exactly what I'm doing, so I'm not wasting time messing around. So schedule your tasks ahead of time, organize them, give yourself columns, whatever, and so you know exactly what you're doing at every moment of your workday. And then, after that, I'd like to just do whatever. You can get crazier with it and plan out other aspects of your day as well. Time management is a very important skill to have, because it's really easy to waste time and get absolutely nothing done in a day, and just your whole life really. So time management's an important skill. So at least plan out your work day, and if you want to plan out other aspects of your day as well, that can be helpful. But you can take some time at the beginning of each week just to look at all the tasks you have to do throughout the week, and just write them down. Give yourself like little blocks of time that you're going to commit to each task. So if you have 4 hours a day that you're working, okay, I'm gonna spend an hour doing this, spend 2 hours doing this, and an hour doing this, whatever your work day looks like. And take breaks every hour. It's important to, when you really get zoned in on something, there's a tendency to get very tense and kind of lose your clarity of thought when you're intensely working on things for long periods of time. So I find it really good to just take a little break, step outside, take some deep breaths, just go for a little walk, something just kind of break up that rigid, hard work mode. So I find that very helpful. And then you come back fresh, you come back with a new perspective, and you're ready to crush another hour of work or whatever. So taking breaks every hour is very important. Work harder for shorter periods of time. So obviously this goes in line with the 80-20 rule, in that you do 80% of your most productive work in 20% of your time that you're working. And you can do this by completely eliminating, so you pick one task and you work on that. Don't do anything else. Eliminate all other distractions, turn off your phone if you don't need your phone, whatever you're working on. Don't get on social media, completely zone in on that one task alone. I read a book by Cal Newport, it's called Deep Work, and just talking about how we do our best work when we're completely 100% focused on that one task alone. So when you're like, you have like 10 different tabs open on your browser, you're scrolling through different things, responding to messages all at the same time, you're not going to be very productive. You're not going to do efficient work. So manage your time and focus on one thing and just really crush it. So this goes in line with managing your time. You pick one task. When you're in this time period, you're working on that task. You can only do that task alone, nothing else, until the time that you're working on that is up. And you'll be surprised at how much more productive this makes you, because we're not really meant to be multitaskers. It's not really great for us to be trying to be doing 10 things at once. It scatters our attention, and our work output is just not going to be very productive. Next point is have more downtime. So this may sound counterproductive, but we live in such an excess yang society. We're like, always, I have to do this, I have to do that, go, I have to work all day, every day. A lot of these entrepreneur people say you just have to work harder, work more. Well, it's not a very sustainable lifestyle. It burns you up to be working all day. And the number one cause of death for men is heart attacks. This is an excess yang condition. In Chinese medicine, the kidney energy which is related to our overall energy levels and our sexual vitality. When you deplete your kidney energy, it's the water energy, it's the yin quality. And there's a relationship between the kidneys and the heart. When your kidney energy is depleted, the heart energy, the heart fire, the heart's the fire element, it starts to burn out of control. So people have heart conditions, heart palpitations, heart attacks, because their kidney energy is weak, their water element. So having more yin in your life strengthens your water element. Having more calm downtime, and that will get you more into help you stay in the parasympathetic state, the calm, clear state of being, so that when you spend more time just relaxed, not worrying about a bunch of things you have to do, you're going to be so much more productive when you do go back and you work. It's like this yin-yang dynamic you must have in your life. If you're all yang, if you're all go, you're going to burn out, and you're not going to be productive in the long run. You're going to just burn yourself out and have health problems down the road. So when you spend time being calm, just having downtime, don't do anything, relax, sit under a tree, read a book, whatever. It's going to be so beneficial for your health, for your happiness. But when you do get back to work, the time you do spend working is going to be so much more efficient, because you have this better dynamic of yin and yang, of rest and activity. So important. Eat well. Have a balanced diet. If you're having like donuts and coffee in the morning, you're gonna feel like shit, and you're not going to be clear-minded. Your brain's gonna be in a fog because you're feeding your body with junk. So eat clean. I'm not gonna go into diet too much here, but eat healthy. Find foods that your body's like. Find natural, unprocessed foods that are going to give you energy, give you life force, and help you to be in a healthy, focused state. You are what you eat, so be mindful of that. Limit your social media time. So many people spend all day browsing through the social media, scrolling through Instagram, responding to hundreds of messages, and it really, really, really scatters your mind, and it overstimulates you, and for me, it gives me a headache, if I spend too much time on my phone in general in front of the screen, but on social media and stuff, it just gives me a headache, and I feel very scattered. So I try to inevitably I'm running social media. I have this YouTube channel, my Instagram, and they're valuable tools for any entrepreneur, anyone who's running a business, but you've got to be careful not to get sucked into that, where you're on there all day just wasting all your time, scattering your attention. So there's actually I think there's different apps you can use that kind of force you to limit your social media time. So it's very wise to be mindful. And this is another thing you can completely schedule in, going back to the scheduling thing, is that you can set blocks of time. Okay, from this time period, I'm going to be on this social media, responding to comments, responding to messages, posting, whatever. And then you know that you only have that much period of time to do it. So you're much more, you're on a mission, you're productive, you're focused on it versus just wasting time looking at stupid shit. Read books. It's so important to be constantly improving yourself, constantly growing. When you're reading books, whatever it is you're interested in, and it's good to be learning things in a variety of different things, learning about health, learning about business, learning about spirituality, meditation, whatever, all these different things. It's so good to be constantly improving yourself in all these areas of your life, because you'll be a much more well-rounded and a much happier person in general, because you're multifaceted and you're focusing on these different things. So reading books, getting new perspectives, it's good to stay inspired, and it will give you new ideas so that when you're doing your work or whatever, you're very inspired, you're very driven. I want to show you guys some books that I'm reading right now. So we have The 10X Rule by Grant Cardone, really good one, great for business. Kunlun System, Taoist Internal Alchemy Meditation Practice, pretty good stuff. Juice, Radical Tai Chi Energetics by Scott Meredith. This is a fantastic book, Internal Martial Arts, really feeling the charge. And then Secrets of the Sex Masters by Carl Frankel. It's not as good as I thought it would be. It's secrets of the physical sex masters, but where's the energetic sex? But so those are some books I'm reading right now. I like to stay inspired. I'm always learning new things and always trying to push myself, push my boundaries. It's easy to get into a rut and feel like you're okay, I've mastered this, right? So I don't need to keep growing. Well, when you keep growing, you're on the path of death. So keep expanding, keep learning new things. Stay open, be like a child, be excited about learning new things, and it will keep you very inspired. Last point is do Qigong. Qigong is an incredible practice that connects your mind and your body and your energy flow. It starts to activate energy channels of the body, tunes you into this universal flow of energy. And when you open up these channels, these energy channels, and you get in touch with this universal energy flow, you become so creative, you become so tuned in, and you learn to live in the flow. And of course, this can become part of your morning routine. And I do Qigong every morning. I do it in the evening as well, and it keeps me supercharged with energy, very, very creative, very focused, and very just fluid in my life and all my dynamics. You can check out Qigong videos in my Qigong playlist here on YouTube. So guys, these are my top productivity hacks. I hope you enjoyed it. Please subscribe to my channel, like this video, and leave a comment below. What are your productivity hacks? Have a great day, my friends.